One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
Wake your ass up, fool. John J. and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? John J. and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be and in the place to be. And you're listening to John J. and Rich. Wake your ass up.
Our phone number, 877-937-1047. Text number, text JJR in your message to 96893. I'm running the text right now. I'm running it right now. Let's see. Nope, no text yet. So you text JJR in your message to 96893 or call us at 877-937-1047. I just get an update. Last week, Kyle told us that your husband, Fisher, his identity was stolen.
That's right. Someone or a group of people in Maryland stole his identity, took his social security number, opened up a Visa credit card, and then opened up, bought 8 iPhone 15s, opened up mobile service for them, and also internet service as well under his name. This apparently happened back in January. Didn't pay the bill, obviously. And now it went to collections. And now it's on my husband's credit.
Oh, that's terrible.
Which dings his credit score, which is terrible, right? So I have been collectively on the phone for probably at least 11 hours because each time I call one of these places, it takes at least an hour. Yesterday I was on the phone. It took a half an hour just to get me to the security department.
Wow.
It was so frustrating, you guys. I was like, I'm losing my patience here. I'm losing my mind. And there isn't a whole lot of resolve just yet. So we're working with the Chandler Police Department. We've filed a report there. We have to try to get them as much information as possible because they said when they go hunt down the mobile place, they're going to say, we can't give you any of that information because the account is flagged at this time. So his identity is still stolen and we have no way out. Right
Questions. What if he wanted to literally apply for something that he needed to buy is like because his identity was stolen, his credit's like now
all
dinged,
jacked up,
and his social security card is compromised and all that stuff?
Yeah, we went even into like all of the credit report and stuff like that, and these people had gotten into it and changed his address.
That's terrible.
In with like Experian and TransUnion and all the places.
Unbelievable.
I'm like, who are these people? It makes me so mad.
And does that mean now that it's all out there that that could happen all again?
Well, I want to say every single person in this room and probably you listening, all of our information's on the dark web.
For sure.
I mean,
we know
literally, I
that.
just read this article about how there was another data breach where hackers stole 3 billion people's social security, home address, phone number. All of our information's on the black web. I mean, literally, I talked to the police department and they said it is not a matter of if your identity will be stolen, it's when. So they said, it really would be beneficial to like get your credit report once a month go through it with a fine-tooth comb just so you can make sure that nothing's popped up, and that way you're really on top of it and you're getting it right away.
What about stuff like LifeLock?
Awesome.
Could that have helped?
They did recommend that.
Oh, you guys didn't have that?
No. Well, I didn't get it, honestly, because I remember Rich saying once he got it, his identity was stolen like 3 times.
Well,
So
We haven't,
I didn't
and
get
I don't think our identity's been stolen. I don't think.
But I don't think anyone wants to steal my identity, so I think
They do something like when you have that LifeLock, you get this weird, you get a call or a text from them immediately.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to use your card here. Is that you? Is that not you? Stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I think that we will definitely be signing up for that. And honestly, like when my stepdad passed away last year, we had to freeze his credit and my mom's credit because his identity had also been stolen. And it was it's a mess. So I'm going to be like freezing my credit. I just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not buying anything. You know what I mean?
How
I do
people
that. I'll
sleep at
freeze
night?
my card from time to time when I'm not using it.
Yeah.
It's good because they do get swiped.
Yeah.
A lot.
I just like don't know how these people sleep at night. And like,
Literally.
you know,
Nick in Phoenix, what's up? You went through this?
Yes, so I had a computer issue, and I bought a computer and put the McAfee software on it. When I renewed it, they got access to my entire computer, got a copy of my ID. Then they took out several business loans and opened up credit cards, tried to buy houses.
Awful.
Well, they defaulted on the business loan, obviously. That company then froze my business account, and every dollar that went into that account went straight to them. And this was going on for over 5 months until I finally got it resolved, but I still lost over $400,000.
oh my goodness.
Dude, if you guys watch
sorry.
the movie I was telling you guys about last week, it's called Beekeeper. Everything that just happened to you, Nick, is exactly what happened in this movie. And they do it the exact same way you just said it. They put a virus in your computer, you click on something, you call them, and they take everything. Have you seen that movie yet, Nick?
Yes, I saw that movie, but it was actually a fake McAfee software website. So I thought my virus software was expired, so when I clicked to renew it, I did end up renewing it, but they got access to my entire computer.
That's horrible.
There's a big story that was floating around ABC News overnight about people who are being scammed like that with the virus, and they say, okay, your assets are being compromised. Go buy like gold bricks and stuff like that, and they send a courier over but to give you gold, and they give you fake gold, but they've stolen all your information, and then they
terrible.
wipe out all your accounts. It's all over ABC News.
so maddening.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks for calling in.
Take care.
Drive safe. What happened, Sabrina?
So my brother-in-law got his ID stolen, and he had to get a new Social Security number.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, yeah, I think if it gets bad enough, because we had to report it to the Social Security Administration, the FCC or FTC
Wow.
or something like that. It's like,
You have to inquire about it.
What a pain.
Thanks,
What a
Sabrina.
how
I would think,
inconvenient.
you know what you should do? To go extreme. Be like, Scott, I'm sorry. I can't be married to someone with no identity. And you just-
Like, who are you? Who did I marry?
Yeah, I don't know. You've been telling me the truth or
Are you
no?
sure he's not a spy?
I'm not sure.
He might be.
I mean,
could be.
He would be a really good spy.
He'd be very
actually.
good.
Yeah.
I saw this on Reddit. I think it was people were listing the odd things that you find attractive from somebody. Like, for example, somebody said they find math skills attractive. Math skills, right? So call us at 877-937-1047. What do you find attractive? Dee Dee, good morning. What's something odd that you find attractive in somebody?
Reading the words, not the pictures.
Like reading a book, you see somebody reading a book and you're like, that is so hot.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Education is important to me. Ignorance will get you into the White House. It won't get you into mine.
That's pretty funny. All right. Thank you, Dee Dee. Are you in a book club?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good. All right. Thanks, Dee Dee.
All right, have a good one.
Mickey Ray, what is something odd that you find attractive?
Nice shoes. Somebody told me this years and years ago when I was in college, and they told me, you could tell like what kind of person somebody is by the kind of shoes that they wear. I don't know. It's kind of stuck over the years.
Okay, so are you talking about like a dress shoe or a sneaker or both?
Like both, I guess, just all kinds of shoes. Like he was he worked for the CIA. He was in my criminal courts class, and so like he was into profiling and that kind of thing, and it seemed to make sense at the time.
Okay, so you're saying like if somebody's walking around with beaters like they just ran at the playground, then you're like, pass. But if they have some shoes with no creases, they're clean, you're game for them.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. Thank you, Mickey Ray.
Thank you.
Jen, what is something odd that you find attractive?
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if it's so much odd. It's it could be. It's a backwards baseball cap and glasses.
That combo.
Sunglasses or reading glasses? Like seeing glasses?
Reading glasses.
Okay.
Sunglasses. It's not the same with sunglasses.
That's kind of like the nerdy vibe, but like also kind of cool guy with the backwards hat. I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's kind of like me. I kind of reminds me of the beach and ocean and stuff.
Yeah.
And so when I see a guy with, I'm just like, oh, hey.
Okay. Okay. Let me go over this list that's trending right now. I said math skills. Somebody else says handwriting, like nice handwriting. Lowercase typers.
That's so random.
This person says these are something odd that you find attractive. Someone says asthma. When someone whips out their inhaler mid-conversation, I'm immediately attracted to them.
I'm weak.
How interesting.
You have breathing problems. I love you.
I don't see CPAP on here. Damn. All right, Jen, have a great day. Thanks for listening.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
That's so funny. I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to cut you off.
right.
But Kadeem's having these really bad, like, asthma attacks, so I had to get him a breathing machine.
You better watch your man.
The albuterol thing?
Yeah, the breathing machine.
Yeah.
So next time he whips it out, I'm just going to be like, you're so fine.
People with unique physical characteristics, unusual noses, imperfect smiles, crooked teeth, freckles, bigger ears, birthmarks, visible veins, and sexy tendons, and nice feet. Oh, these are all from different people.
Yeah. But yeah, people have like something unusual about them. I think that's attractive because you find yourself looking twice at them anyway.
Yeah, I think the teeth thing one is one that I've seen on TikTok, and it's like montages of people who have like not the perfect like veneer teeth. They just are a little different.
Something crooked.
Like Sabrina Carpenter's teeth, like they're kind of flat in the front, and they kind of go in, and people are like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It makes her look like a real human, you know?
And think about feet. Kyle's got great feet, and she has a birthmark.
Yeah.
The birthmark is on the list, but no one has seen the birthmark.
Hottie.
Nobody see. You got two out of two things on this, and you don't read.
I don't read.
Reading's actually on this list. I just saw it. There's a lot of other things on this list. Call us at 877-937-1047. What is something odd that you find attractive? We will talk to you next. John, Jay, and Rich. 877-937-1047. We're going over like something odd that you find attractive. There's something on this list I didn't get to that I got to bring up that is so true and interesting. Lee, what's something odd that you find attractive?
So I find it attractive when somebody knows how to drive a stick shift.
There's not a lot of people out there anymore. It's like the same thing as like finding someone attractive that can change a tire. There's not a lot of men out there that do that anymore.
Well, the thing about the stick shift is that there's not a lot of those around. Do you know, this is funny you bring this up. Do you know how many times on the Unfuck Foot account I get people asking if Kyle could drive barefoot a stick shift?
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
No, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know where you find one of those.
I can't drive a stick shift with my hand, let alone my foot.
Well, no. I think they want to see you hit the clutch and do whatever, and then whatever, you know?
Yeah, I could fake it, but then I would probably ruin that car.
All right, Leah, thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Aisa, what's something weird that you find attractive or different?
So my weird quality is the when a man is like a good handyman. So when they bring out the drill, if they have a tool belt, that's even hotter.
Yep, I feel that.
All right, thanks, Aisa. One of the ones on this list is people with good posture. That's so nice. Casey, what's something odd that you find attractive?
Ears, the physical ear.
Oh,
interesting.
Do you like them big or little?
Yeah. I mean, I like a happy medium, and if you have like big lobes or like detached lobes, I can't hang.
So that's kind of a turn off.
There is something for everybody there, man. You never heard of an ear.
And if they like stick out at the top and they like clearly should have been pinned back as a baby, like I'm just like, I'm sorry that didn't happen for you, but we can't be together.
So you've met somebody that you've been into, but their ears were the deal killer?
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, and they have to be clean too. They do have to be like clean on the inside. Like if you don't clean your ears and you have nasty earwax, no.
Okay, hold on. I don't want you to hang up, but hold on. Rich, how do you conference Casey with line one with Charmin?
Gotcha.
Okay, hold on. Charmin, say hi to Casey. I think you guys have the same thing. What is your thing, Charmin?
Earlobes. I love earlobes that you can kiss or you can play with, or I just love earlobes.
She's the other way.
I'm really attracted to those.
Cringe, no.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they're so like I don't know what it is about them, but they're so attractive. I just love them. And that could be
Driving. All right.
I have detached earlobes. I think that might be why I like thick earlobes.
See, this is what the election debate should be like, discussing things like this. Earlobes, hot or not?
All right, thank you guys.
Very
Thank you very
hot.
much.
Very hot.
Shay,
Wow.
what's something odd you find attractive?
Okay, so when I first met my boyfriend, he read to me too, like out loud, and he has a little bit of a speech impediment and like a lisp, but I thought it was so sexy the way he was like stumbling through the words. I don't know what it was, and I told him about it, and we like laughed about it.
Oh,
So you think bad readers are hot?
that's kind of sweet.
Sarah.
I think it's really hot when a guy talks out of the side of his mouth, like Gerard Butler kind of way.
What?
I know what you're saying about Gerard Butler. He's got a...
I'm trying to tell you about the ENT, Dr. Homan, that talks out of the side of his mouth, and you guys haven't noticed it.
I've seen you make that face plenty of times.
I think I might have an ear infection.
Okay, not like that.
Okay, I might have an ear infection, Jay.
All right, thank you, Sarah. Desiree, what is something odd that you find attractive in somebody?
I love when they have nice manly hands.
Manly hands. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
My mom used to pet my hands, and she'd touch them, and she'd go, "Mijito, you have such nice hands because you don't really ever do anything." Like I never had calluses. I don't.
You've carried that tradition
I
on.
have soft female hands.
That's actually something that I notice pretty often. If like I were to like hold someone's hand or like touch your hand, I'd be like, "Dang, you got really soft hands." Which I'm taking over calloused, gross hands any day. But that's just me. I know other people are different.
I also like when guys have good eyebrows because I know how hard women work on them, and I know majority of them don't really do anything to them, and when they have nice eyebrows, it's like, wow.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of annoying though? And then when they have really good lashes too, and you're like, do you know how much money I spent on getting my eyelashes and eyebrows done, and you're just perfect? So annoying.
I know. I totally agree with you, girl.
You know what I think is odd that I find attractive? That, like, there was this guy I worked with, and he was dating a girl. It was cute. She was pretty. And they were at a Christmas party, and she was drinking, and she started singing and dancing to whatever song the DJ was playing, and she immediately went from like a 5 to like a 9. You know, when she knows.
Because she was dancing?
But because she knew the words, she was singing the song. There was just something about, I don't know, I can't explain
Yeah,
it. Just like I said,
groove is good.
it's like earlobes. I can't explain it. It was like they were singing the song, and she was dancing, and I was like, wow, good for you, sir, to my friend.
For you.
Anyway, if you have any other ones, shoot us a call, 877-937-1047, or DM John J. Van Ness. It's John J. and Rich. Peyton Whitmore, what's the vibe for horoscopes today?
Well, today is National Just Because Day, so I'm going to tell you what you should do today just because.
Text us. Text JJR on your message to 96893. Good morning, Shannon. What was your text?
That I called and you answered and I accidentally hung up.
And what were you calling for?
My horoscope.
What's your sign?
I am a Cancer.
Well, let's do it. You want us to read your sign?
Yes, please.
Okay. Peyton, you got Cancer there?
Yeah, so Cancer, it's National Just Because Day. So for my Cancers, just buy a bunch of flowers or cook up something fancy for dinner. And just because you feel like spreading love, that's why you should do it. You're basically the Hallmark card of the Zodiac today, Cancers.
Zoe, what's your sign?
A Virgo.
Okay, just like John Jay. All right, Zoe, this is what you got to do today for Just Because Day. Organize your sock drawer, clean out your phone gallery just because it's been bothering you, and find joy in the little things. Today is the perfect excuse to satisfy your inner neat freak. So go and clean your room today, Zoe.
Okay.
Have a great day, Virgo.
She's like, okay.
He's like,
What's up,
fine.
Juan? Juan, what's your sign?
Hey, I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorns, for National Just Because Day, set a random goal, like learning how to juggle or something. I don't know. Do it just because you can. You're secretly loving that idea of a challenge with no purpose other than to prove that you can just do it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
No problem. Grant's a Capricorn, too, so I feel like just because, Grant, you should really start to get...
Guys, I'm going to take off. I got to learn to juggle. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
That would be a nice thing to add to your repertoire.
I think that you would know how to juggle
I
already.
know.
I do know how to juggle. Guys. No big deal. No big deal.
You didn't have a job at a circus? That's the one place he hasn't had a job.
No, not yet. Be optimistic, guys.
He's going to do it just because it's National Just Because Day.
Good morning, Brienne. What's your sign?
Good morning, Aries.
Okay, Aries, today is your day to just say why not to every impulse. Buy that random thing on Amazon. Start a new hobby just because. No one can stop you when you are in full send mode.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. What about for Kyle Libra?
Kyle, my Libra, compliment a stranger today or buy your friend a coffee just because. Spreading good vibes is your thing. Balance is key, and today it's all about making someone else's day brighter. No reason required.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah,
I'm going to do all of the above.
Please do. Go have your love up moment. I'm here for it today.
Yeah.
How about for Rich, the Pisces?
Rich, my Pisces, you need to go write a random poem or just paint something abstract just because it feels right, Rich. Your creativity is off the charts today, and honestly, who needs a reason to express himself? Not you.
That's right. Gonna make it happen. Gonna write poems.
You better, because I said so.
What about for you, Peyton Leos?
Leos, just post that fire selfie for no reason other than to remind everybody that we are the main character. We are vibing with the idea that life doesn't need a reason to be fabulous. It just is.
All right. And the vibe was National Just Because Day.
What day is it? You are not going to believe this. What?
Today is National Just Because Day.
I believe it.
National Just Because Day.
Just because. Just because.
Just because.
Just because. Say what?
What does that even mean?
Today is the day to do things without rhyme or reason. What? Just because of that?
Just because of that.
Happy National Just Because Day.
So if we missed your sign, you can get it on our website, johnjayandrich.com. It's now time for Stacks and Hacks. I have stacks of information. Rich has life hacks of information. According to a new survey, a lot of Americans dabble in hoarding. Kyle Unfug. Half of us say we have at least one room in our house that is unsalvageable due to all the clutter. Kyle, don't you have a lot of stuff going on in the trunk of your car right now?
I did. I've been driving around. My trunk's absolutely full of clothes and old backpacks and stuff to donate. And every day, I'm like, today's the day. I'm going to drop these off. And I think probably a month and a half has gone by. And I'm like, guess today wasn't the day. And then over the weekend, it was the day.
And where'd you go?
It was so satisfying. I was actually picking up pizzas at Little Caesars for my kids. And I realized, oh my gosh, there's a Goodwill right in the same parking lot. Like if I don't make it happen right now, it's never happening. And I did it. I was so proud of myself. So now my trunk is empty.
According to another survey, 9% of mothers admit that they've regretted the name they gave their kid. 10% say it just doesn't fit their personality.
That was Kylie Jenner when she renamed her kid two times.
That's right.
I know one person that did that. Didn't rename, but just was bummed they named their kid what they named their kid. Lamborghini is releasing a new baby stroller. It'll be out next year. No word on how much it'll cost, but please, that's crazy. Amazon is denying a rumor that they're banning their delivery drivers from singing along to the radio because it distracts them and negatively impacts their driving safety. And the reason they're doing that is because this video went viral of an Amazon driver having a good time.
Something else that these vehicles have is the in-vehicle camera safety technology. It's looking to make sure that you're driving safely.
My daddy was a family-based man. My mama was an engineer. And I was born.
So they say, no, you can't do that. It's
That's
not safe.
sad.
Yeah, it's very lame. 53-year-old man in Florida was driving around in his souped-up Dodge Charger when another guy went up to him and said, hey, that's a really cool ride. And the guy got out of the car and punched him in the face.
Wow.
He thought maybe that it was... In fact, here's part of that little argument.
You want to clap, you big tough guy? I'm trying to tell you, nice car, bro. I like your car. You better pay attention.
Then he punched him in the face.
Whoa.
Someone in Arizona sneezed in the shower and a piece of a Lego that's been lodged in their nose for 25 years flew out.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I was in the shower, and my doctor has told me that with the dry, hot summer months, it's really helpful to blow your nose while you're in the shower. So I've been regularly doing this for the last 6 months or so. Today, I was blowing my nose in the shower, And lo and behold, I blew out a Lego dot that has been in my nose for at least 26 years.
Those people from Arizona, man.
It still sounds pretty stuffy, don't they?
Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms are expected to launch pretty soon. Scientists have discovered a common food dye found in Doritos can turn a living mouse's skin transparent.
Cool.
Which probably isn't good.
Yeah.
The top holiday travel destinations for Thanksgiving. What do you think is number one?
New York City.
Nope. That's number 3.
To your mom's house.
Cancun is number 2. Number 1 is Orlando. Disney World, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
Okay, so I tried this the last 2 nights, and I'm pretty sure it works because I fell asleep too fast to count how fast I fell asleep. It's a military hack for falling asleep because in the military, they got to fall asleep in the middle of some pretty loud war zones, truly, and a lot of noises distract people from going to sleep. So here is the military secret to fall asleep. I tried it the last few nights and went to sleep so quick that I'm just sure it works. So here's what you do. You have to relax your entire body, starting from your head, moving down to your toes, specifically in that order, like unclench your jaw, let your shoulders go limp. Sounds kind of like the end of yoga class when they tell you to totally relax in Savasana. Let your arms feel weightlessness, and then you take some deep breaths, loosen the muscles in your legs and feet, and then you just focus on counting your breaths. 1, 2, probably slower than that, and you will drift off into dreamland in about 2 minutes. I've tried it. It totally works. For those instructions, you need just go to our website, which is johnjandrich.com.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.